Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Eleni and I'm a third-year dental student and I go to Tufts University. Welcome back, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I do weekly vlogs so you guys can get an inside look into what dental school is like. Today is Monday, February 7th, and I wanted to start off the vlog for this week. It's around 10 o'clock. I'm about to go to bed soon, but I wanted to start the vlog and update you guys on what went on today and what will be going on for the week. Today I had a scaling in the morning, and then this evening at 4:30 I had a Peds Competency, and it went really well. I passed, so I'm so happy that that went well. But we have a lot of workshops coming up in the next couple of weeks and months, just to kind of make sure, you know, we're all on the same page as we keep going into clinic. So we're going to have a pros workshop, perio workshop, operative workshop. So this was kind of just the first of all the little workshops and competencies we're going to be having. We have a couple of like Zoom classes too that we'll be doing, kind of just like to review everything. So we'll have like an ortho review session. Wednesday I have one for clinical affairs, so I'm not exactly sure what that will be on. But we have one for dentistry, part 1 and part 2. I don't know what that will be on, but it'll just be a lot of like Zoom review for everything that we've been going over the last 2 years to kind of just like get us more ready for clinic and all of that. But I am taking the boards in May, so I'm going to start studying for that this week, and next week I'll start studying. But I'm going to be using Crack the INBDE, so it's the same kind of company that did Crack the DAT. So I will tell you guys more about that as I start using it, but I will link it down below so you guys can check it out as well if you're interested in using it for studying for the DAT or for the boards. So yeah, it's a really good resource, and I will be using that to study for the boards. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of start off the vlog. I'm going to brush my teeth and get ready for bed because I'm exhausted. Tomorrow I'm going to wake up early and head to school, even though I don't have a patient until 1, so I can go to the library and study. I have an exam on Friday in practice management, so it's basically on everything you need to know for a practice, so insurance, how to bill things, all that stuff. So I have to study for that. I haven't started studying yet. I tried watching a lecture today and I started falling asleep. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go to school early, get myself a coffee, find a room in the library, and just study for the morning. And then I have 2 appointments, one at 1 and one at 4:30. So that's what's gonna be going on for tomorrow. But yeah, I'm gonna head to bed and I will see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, it's Tuesday morning now. It's around 10. I got to the library just before 9, and I've just been doing like busy work here and there. There's a lot of things to keep track of and get done. I have a Canberra CE that I had to work on. There's a worksheet I had to hand in. Basically, it just carries risk assessment for one of my patients, and it's an assignment we have to do. So I have to do that Friday, and there was just like a pre-worksheet we had to do, and basically we have to do like a Zoom with one of our patients, basically telling them, you know, what puts them at risk for caries, what can they improve, and what they should do to help them with that risk. So it's just like a little lecture or like a Zoom thing that we have to do with our patient. So I was working on that and looking over some patient things. But yeah, so now I'm gonna study for practice management, which I have on Friday, and it's dental insurance, finances for practice, taxes, loans, all those things that you normally wouldn't think about when you're like in dental school, because usually you're learning about like the teeth and, you know, clinic things. So this is like other important stuff to know when you're gonna be a dentist. So I need to get studying because there's long lectures and it's a lot of information, so I need to study for that. But yeah, and then I have an extraction at 1 and then a perio follow-up at 4:30. So it's gonna be a long day, but I got my coffee from Dunkin' Donuts, so hopefully I can get through some studying right now. And yeah, so I will talk to you guys later. Hey guys, it's Tuesday night now. It's almost 10 o'clock. I'm starting to get pretty tired, but I've just been studying for practice management. And I'm starting to get pretty tired, but today was a pretty cool day. I did an extraction today and I got to do a suture, which was so cool. We literally just had the assignment on the sutures and I did it on the like little gel pad from Amazon that I got, and then I got to do it on a patient, so it was so cool. I did a simple interrupted suture, which is like the easiest one to do, but yeah, it was pretty awesome. So I had the resident help me take out the tooth because it was a crowned tooth that's root canaled, so it fractured pretty easily. Root canal teeth are pretty brittle and weak, so they fracture pretty easily when you try to extract them. So the resident helped me do that, but it was still pretty cool, and I got to do a lot of it myself, and I had a fourth year helping me, which was really nice. But yeah, that was really cool, and then doing the suture was really cool. So yeah, that was really exciting and a really good part of my day. And then I just did a gingivitis follow-up and it went okay. And then I got home pretty late, like around 7:30, had dinner, and I've just been trying to study, but I've been distracted by my phone. But maybe I'll study like half hour more until 10:30 and then head to bed. I have to wake up early again tomorrow. I have some class. I can't stop yawning. I have some class tomorrow called Clinical Affairs or something. We have yet to get any information about it, but I think it's over Zoom. So I'm gonna go to school early, grab a coffee, go to the library to do that class, and then I have a cleaning at 1, so that should be pretty easy. And then in the afternoon I'll probably study again, do lab work, and maybe fit in a workout if I can. But yeah, I'm going to study a little bit more and then head to bed because I can't stop yawning. But yeah, I'm gonna keep studying and hopefully I can get a little bit more done and then head to bed. Morning guys, it's Wednesday morning, it's 9 o'clock. I had perio at 8 a.m. I got to school just before 8. I'm in the library right now in a room, and I got myself a coffee. It's Wednesday and they're doing a free coffee on Wednesday at Dunk, so I had to get a coffee and I was tired. So I was supposed to have another class at 9, but they never emailed us about it or sent a link or anything for a Zoom or anything. So we're all just kind of like, well, I guess they forgot about us. So I'm just going to study for practice management instead, which is good because I have to study anyways. The lectures are 3 hours long and I've only gone through 2 hours of the first lecture. So I'm a bit behind. A lot of the classes that all of the classes that we've had this year, have been only an hour because the classes are 7:45 until 8:45 in the morning before we have clinic. So all of our classes this year have been an hour. Before they were 3 hours. So I'm not used to having a class for 3 hours. So it's been kind of difficult getting through the lecture. I can only get through an hour at a time. So hopefully I can get through this lecture and then start on the other lectures. I think there's 7 of them, so I don't think there's any way I can get through all of the material. Like, no way I can get through watching all of the lectures. So somehow I have to figure out a way to get through all the material a little bit faster than what I'm doing right now. Maybe I can watch it on 2-speed or something. But it's pretty interesting, and I feel like it's very important to know about how to bill the patient, how insurances work, deductibles, co-payments, all that stuff. So it's really interesting. I do want to take my time learning it because it's important, but I have to get through a lot of material. So hopefully I can get through a lot this morning, and then at 1 I have a cleaning, and hopefully I can do that quickly, do some lab work, and then maybe I can study a little bit more in the afternoon. So I'm going to get back to studying, and hopefully I can get through a couple more lectures. I should be studying right now, but I'm on Zillow looking at apartments. So I had my cleaning, it went pretty well. I'm also doing an occlusal guard. So I took some impressions, and then I prepared a little bit for the bridge that I'm doing tomorrow. So I'm pretty exhausted. I was doing work, well, I had the appointment at 1, so I was like doing work from 1 to 6. And it's almost 7 now, but I've just been looking on Zillow instead of studying, which is what I should have been doing. But anyways, I'm gonna be going home soon, and once I get home I'll have dinner, and I really should study when I get home, but I probably will get distracted again, probably by my phone or look on Zillow some more. I just love looking on Zillow just to look at what's out there. But yeah, I like looking at apartments in South Boston because I think it's a nice area if you are going to Tufts Dental School. I think South Boston's a good area to live in. It's a lot of young people, and it's still close to the school but outside of the city, so you get like a little distance away from the school. So yeah, I think Southie's like a nice area to live in. But anyways, I'm probably gonna go home soon. I'm in the library again. I changed back into my FIG scrubs out of like the school scrubs, because you have to change into the school scrubs for clinic when you're seeing patients. So I changed back, and then I was so thirsty, so I chugged some water and had a snack because I was so hungry too. But yeah, I'm gonna head home soon and get some more studying done when I get home. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, it's Thursday night. It's 6 o'clock. I just had a ortho CE. We have a lot of like review courses that we're doing now for the boards, and I guess just for like clinic as well. So we just had an ortho one. Basically he just reviewed main concepts briefly, and then we just took a quiz. And today I did my first bridge prep and temp. That was my like first crown prep and temp too either. Like I've never done a crown before on a patient. That was my first one, and it went pretty well. I did take a long time. Like I went over a little bit, but it still went pretty well. It was not that hard actually. It was just long. And my patient was so nice. My patient actually brought me cupcakes, which was so nice. And yeah, it was just like a really long day. First I had to do a gingivitis follow-up because you have to make sure that the gum health is good before you can do any restorative work. So I had the follow-up in the morning, and then we did the bridge from 1 to 4, and I went over a little bit, but luckily I had a lot of help. I had an assistant. and it went really well, so I'm happy with that. It's a lot easier to prep on an actual tooth than the typodont tooth. I don't know why, but it went a lot better than any of my typodont teeth ever went. So I'm happy about that, and now I'm exhausted. So I'm gonna go home and I have to study for practice management, which I have tomorrow. The exam is at 1 o'clock tomorrow, but I have peri-irritation in the morning. I have to make it up. So I have that in the morning and the exam is at 1. So normally I would be trying to study before the exam, which would have been helpful, but yeah, I have to go to peri-irritation, but hopefully I can do something quickly, like assist something quickly, and then go study afterwards. So we'll see tomorrow, but yeah, I'm gonna go home, have dinner, and study practice management. It's a really interesting class, and I wish we had more time for this class. It was just 2 weeks, but yeah, I wish we had more time for it because it is very interesting and very important to know. But yeah, today was a long day, so I'm gonna go home. Hey guys, it's Sunday night now, and this past weekend I was signed up to be an assistant for the CDCA exam. So the CDCA exam you take in your 4th year. There's one in August, and then there's the one now, which was for operative and perio. So I was a runner, and basically I would run the typodont from the student to the examiner and back, and it was really a good experience to see what the exam is like. So now I know what to expect for next year. So if you have the opportunity to be an assistant or runner for the CDCA exam, I think it's a really great opportunity to talk to the examiner, see what the exam is like so you know what to expect. But yeah, so it was a really good experience. I did 2 days this past weekend, and then yesterday and today, and then next weekend is the other half of the exam, but I'm not signed up to do that. But it was still a really great experience, and I got to see exactly what the exam is like. So yeah, it was good. But I'm just watching the Super Bowl right now with my family, but I have to very quickly paint like calculus on my typodont for my perio workshop tomorrow. We're doing the scaling workshop, which is what they had to do for the perio portion of the CDCA. So we're basically practicing that. So I have to paint the calculus on my typodont because they didn't come with the calculus. Obviously when you're given your typodont for the exam, for the CDCA exam, it's going to have the calculus already on it, but I have to paint it on. So I was just going to quickly do that so it can dry before tonight, so I can put it away and have it ready for tomorrow. So I thought I would just come and update you guys on the weekend and this past week. I don't know if I talked to you guys since Thursday, but on Thursday I did my very first bridge and it went really well. I was really surprised by how much easier it was to prep the tooth on like a real tooth versus like the typodont. I felt like it was so much easier, but that was like my first tooth, so I don't know how. It was my first one, so I have nothing else to compare it to, but yeah, it went really well, and I'm really proud of myself for doing my first prep and temp. So hopefully I can have many more coming up soon. But yeah, I think I'm going to end off the vlog now. I'm going to do my teeth and probably watch a little bit more of the Super Bowl. And I'll probably start another vlog tomorrow. I also need to start studying for the board, so I'm going to be talking about it more, and I think I'm going to start preparing and like making a schedule for myself this week. So make sure to stick around to watch those videos for the boards exams because I'm going to be taking it soon. So I'll be talking a lot about what I'm using to study and how I'm preparing. So make sure to subscribe down below so you don't miss any of those videos. And I hope you guys enjoyed this week's vlog, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.